Communication basically means exchange of information. It was a customer service week 2 weeks ago, and we agreed that we're going to look at some principles of customer service. We actually said that some of these principles are very good for daily living. Now, communication means that each party should be able to understand the message the other party is passing across. We have verbal communication, non-verbal communication. It's actually the backbone of any successful customer interaction, and it plays a vital role in building and maintaining positive relationships with your customers. Hi there, welcome to CX Tips with Nelo. Today we'll be looking at communication. Okay, so within communication, we still have some other concepts, some other branches that we'll be looking at in two more episodes. But there are certain skills that have to be available for us to say that we have effective communication. So over a decade ago, the first time I had an interview to be a customer service representative, something happened. I sat down, introduced myself, and then my interviewers introduced themselves. I had a four-man panel, and they all told me their names and their designations. And I said, okay, it's fine. I was waiting for the next question. And guess what the next question was? What are our names? In my mind, I thought the name introduction was just formality. I wasn't listening. Like you're in an interview and you're trying to rehearse the things that you're going to say, how you're going to leash out and all of that. And the first question was, what are our names? So quite sincerely, I remembered only one. And that's because the person is from my tribe. So the name aligns to my memory, like a name I should be used to. So I mentioned his name. I said, that's the only name I can remember. You know what they did? They tested me for active listening. So as a customer service representative, the first skill that you must have, the first communication skill you ought to have is active listening. For you to be able to understand what the customer is saying, you have to apply the active listening. You can show that you're listening by using filler words, by paraphrasing, like when someone is saying something, explaining, making an inquiry, venting, you need to let the person know that you are with him or her, that he's not just making a noise, that he's not just talking, that you are following. And then it would be good to paraphrase, please, for clarification, I understand that this. Okay, that's not bad at all. It also shows that you were listening actively. When you paraphrase, it actually means that you got everything that the customer said. Okay, because when a customer is heard, or when a customer feels heard, he actually feels relaxed. Listen well, the customer would have said something like, used my ATM and I was debited, but I didn't get the cash. And because you were not listening well, you could ask the customer another question, an entirely different question, and the customer will be like, oh, so I was talking to myself all the while. I said, do you understand? Okay, so the best thing to do is when you have listened, you've paraphrased or clarified that this was what the customer was saying. The next thing is troubleshoot rightly. Ask the right questions, because when you ask the right questions, you'll be able to get the real reason for the issue, and then apologize and then see how you can resolve the customer. This will build trust in your brand. The customer can trust that the company values their needs, their values, and that they are ready to resolve any complaint that comes along. Trust is a key factor in retaining loyal customers and gaining more through word of mouth. Like when a customer is enjoying your services, you don't even need to tell him. He's a loyal customer already, so he'll be the one telling his friends, doing adverts for you. So that is what. When you have excellent communication skills, you manage customers' expectations properly, and you reduce disappointment. So in customer service, we actually have some phrases you don't have to use. Some school of study or school of thought will call them forbidden phrases. We call them appropriate phrases and inappropriate communication phrases. Is at the heart of customer service. It enables companies to understand, assist, and build relationships with their customers. If there is no effective communication, customer service interactions are more likely to end up in dissatisfaction, frustrations, and lost. This means that as a business, investing in communication training and emphasizing its its importance in exceptional customer service delivery cannot be overemphasized. It is very essential for any business aiming to provide exceptional customer experience and foster customer loyalty and have competitive advantage over their competitors. Thank you very much.